I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it!
With sharpened rage, let's prove that which was our future. Feel this crystal blade of noble light overpower even indestructible challenge. Run me thy device trial,
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight this one.
You want to run away?
Take this! Trial of withering darkness!
Who's next?
Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Was I a little hard on you? This happens all the time!
Man, I want some more.
Be careful, everyone!
Get ready for anything.
Flash! Hurricane revolution!
That wasn't too bad.
So you have come at last.
A Critian?
Meet Chroma, special advisor to the Imperial Knights. Alexei's...
Alexei's. But that wouldn't...
Then she's an enemy? No, I am not. For the time being, in any case.
That's not a very comforting way to put it. Sorry, but we got somewhere to go. If you're here to fight, fine. If not, maybe it could wait until later.
Who is it you would fight for?
What do you mean?
That poor, pathetic young girl? She doesn't need your pity.
You are being really vague. Come on, spit it out already.
I cannot know what that one saw in all of you. But I wish for you to stop him.
Okay, that made no sense. Did anybody get what she was trying to say?
Maybe she wants us to stop Alexei?
Maybe. It would add up, I guess.
Yes, Estelle should be just up ahead.
Aye, but stopping is so half-hearted. We're going to destroy him.
Maybe it was more like, go nail that guy's butt to the wall.
I could handle that. Come on.
I guess I can fight.
I did this
Victory is sweet.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight this one.
Don't just stand there whining.
Deliver my enemies unto me. No blade of noble light overpower even indestructible evil.
Smile of wavering darkness.
Incandescent locust, annihilate the dark before me. So is that okay?
Beautiful.
So can we just go all out? Oh, sharpened rage. Let's turn it and lost our future. Oh, blade of noble. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
Yeah!
one's pretty tough.
This one's for real.
Yeah! I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it!
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Oh, incandescent locust, annihilate the vulgar before me!
Brilliant! Brilliant!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver the enemies onto me! An idea! Yeah!
Come on!
Here comes a new spell! Bubble Wrap! Violet!
There's no way we're gonna lose.
Hey! Fight like I'm gonna die, huh? No way!
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future!
No way!
Oh, damage is funnel!
No way!
This wasn't...
Yeah, we're done.
Keep your eyes on my sword.
Oh, damage is promised land!
No way!
Then thy undefiled purity!
We'll try! Take this! Come on, Will! Knock him around and cut him down! Take this! Come on, Wind! Knock him around and cut him down!
Was I a little hard on you?
Watch my back! Purity! Ooh, I can't wait to fight this one.
Don't just stand there whining.
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Cut him
Yeah! Keep your eyes on my sword.
Let me thy divine protection. Sharpen rage. Let through that which clouds our future. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball. Like this?
Bye-bye.
I guess I can fight.
That wasn't too bad. Keep your eyes on my sword.
Sharpen rage. Let through that which blocks our
Bye-bye.
I thought that crash would have been the last of you.
If we hadn't been lucky, you just might have gotten your wit. You can let her go now and save yourself some pain. Or we can break you first. It's your call.
Sorry to be a bore, but let's say I refuse both of those.
I'd be happy to decide for you.
The princess was splendid. Her power equals the ancient children of the full moon. Every person has a role, and the princess has played her part exceedingly well.
If she's done her part, then we'll take her back right now.
As you wish.
Estelle!
Hey!
Estelle! Snap!
Wait, it looks like she's being controlled.
That's not fair!
What would you do with the princess now? Her power has subsumed her will entirely. Her power has finally been controlled by a system Blastia that go out of control. Must be destroyed.
Don't talk about Estelle like she's just some thing.
Oh, but the princess was a tool most crucial to my plan, as were you, Schwan. And since you survived, I will use you again. Return like the puppet you are.
Sorry, but you buried that poor schmuck alive yourself.
We all have a role to play, but each person...
Even though so many live such meaningless, mundane lives, I think...
If they choose that life, then so what? That's what deciding for yourself means.
You have no right to decide whether they're meaningless or not!
How unfortunate. We will never see eye to eye.
No! Estelle, don't do this!
Careful, she's strong. I can't hurt her.
I really don't want to do this.
Estelle, come on!
Estelle, snap out of it.
I guess we don't have a choice.
That damn commandant!
Estelle, I'm sorry we have to hurt you. No more.
Perhaps that was not enough power. Thanks to you, this new key to replace Dane Nomos is now complete. As a show of my appreciation, the awakening of the true...
What is that?
We saw that at Miorzo.
It's... that
Behold, the greatest remnant of the ancients, the enduring Shrine of Zaude, the ultimate Blastia, which once obliterated the catastrophe that threatened our world.
That's a Blastia?
Maybe you could save this little speech until you get some alone time.
The show, I am afraid, is over. It is time. Now, Princess, do your friends the favor of separating. None of this would have happened if you hadn't insisted on coming here. Oh, how the poor girl will feel when she comes.
Damn you, Alexei! Alexei!
Estelle, don't!
Please. Before I can hurt anyone else. Please.
Estelle, snap out of it! Come back to us! Estelle! Are you just gonna let your life end like this? Like someone else's tool?
I want to. I want to be myself. I want to keep on living.
You did it, Estelle! You're you again!
Wait! The system! It was being kept in check by Alexei's sword.
Ah!
I can't.
Don't worry, we're not gonna...
I might be able to use his system. Amazing. It's synchronized with Estelle. Interference deactivation data. A formula to... What could possibly take the place of the Apatheia?
What about this sword? This is the original that Alexei based his on, right?
Let me try it. Let me help.
Me too!
I'll help out.
Oh, damn this. You...
Please.
What did I say? We're not gonna lose you. When
Okay.
Yuri, the sword!
Here!
Welcome back.
Nice to be back.
The Enduring Shrine of Zaude.
That's what he said. Have you heard?
No, that's the first time.
I don't know, but I know what he's gonna...
World domination. Do you really think he can...
He sure thought he could.
We Knights are always one step. We never would have been able to free the capital if it weren't for Yuri, and much less stop the Blastia from spreading this danger.
It was the Knights that protected the capital from Heracles. They're the only reason we were able to even get into the capital at all.
Even with Lady Estelle.
Hey, Estelle came back on her own.
I'm still grateful, though.
Quit it. You're creeping me out.
Alexei owes the world for all he's done. Tomorrow, I'm going to the...
I assume your friends will be with you.
Yeah, everyone's resting up, so spare me any guilt trips tonight.
Okay.
Captain, so this is where you were. Negotiations with the Union are difficult. It seems they can't even agree with each other. And one more thing. The Council intends to cede all authority to His Highness Yoder in order to control the current crisis. Due to your success in liberating the capital, His Highness has pronounced you acting commandant. Congratulations!
Well, this cleans up one of our problems. Congrats.
Watch your tone!
Yuri, you're the one who really...
Details. Well, I guess I'll go check on the others. See ya. What's up, Carol?
Oh, Yuri! Take a...
Good to see you're as useful as ever.
It's mine.
Thanks.
This boy's been fixing up all the stuff that got knocked around and even went back to the lower quarter to pick all...
Actually...
These are my favorite shoes, and you can't hardly see where they got torn.
He sewed up a dress that was very important to me. Thanks.
Are you sure about doing this, Carol? Tomorrow's the final battle.
It's okay. I couldn't really sleep anyway. I just thought I might as well... I didn't think Rapide would want to come help, though.
He probably guessed what you were thinking. He doesn't just go along with anything. Well, don't push your luck.
Ah, come on, Rapide.
Oh, this boy's got a bright future ahead of him.
You are looking at the esteemed boss of our guild.
You might learn a thing or two from him yourself, you know.
I walked right into that one.
Memories support the heart, and our dearest possessions are the vessels for those memories. Thank you, young man.
I'll just do a little more, and then I'll call it a night.
Okay, just don't overdo it.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing, Judy?
I'm trying to see if I can contact Pharaoh. If Zaude is connected to the ancient catastrophe, Pharaoh might know something about it.
Isn't he gonna ask about Estelle?
I'll tell him it looks like everything will be okay.
All right, thanks.
You know, the only real goal I've had in life has been to I didn't have to think about other things while I was...
Other things?
Oh, this world. Had I never met Estelle, I might still be flying around with Baul, not thinking of anything.
Pharaoh said you'd changed too.
Don't get me wrong. I'm telling him Estelle will be all right because I really believe it. I have no intention of it.
Is that part of the lots of things you mentioned? Sorry, forget I said that.
I won't kill Estelle. Nor will I let her be killed.
Okay, we head out tomorrow morning. Just...
Understood.
Judy. Let's win this one.
Okay.
This will bring the value back down, so the discrepancy with this should... Nope. It's...
Yuri!
What are you all...
Shut up and leave me alone!
Nice to see you too. So what kind of... Is something wrong?
No, it's being kept well under control. As annoying as it is to admit, Dane Nomos and the system of Alexei's are both pretty amazing.
So then where's the problem?
The effective area of control is more limited than I thought. The control barrier originates at the barrier Blastia. I guess Dane Nomos...
So long trips are out of the question.
Also, the barrier... That's why I'm out here trying to figure...
Why can't Estelle just take Denomos with her wherever she goes?
It was really only designed to contain air that's gone out of control. I don't think it could actually affect Estelle in any...
I guess that's how it was with Duke, too.
Don't worry. I'll come up with something. Or my name is... I won't let Estelle wind up... Nobody treats my...
Okay, nothing to worry about. You've got the best genius under the sun with you.
Yes, I know. I'll have this ready by tomorrow. You get...
Okay. He's actually sleeping. Man, I can't tell.
Weren't you gonna have a touching reunion with your bestest pal?
No, it's that lieutenant of his. Ugh, she's scary.
Hmm? Oh, well...
What do you mean?
Well, it's just... She's so serious. Gotta be careful not to rub her the wrong way.
I'm not rubbing anything anyway.
Well, you most certainly can't please all the people all the...
I guess you're right.
Well, just thinking about stuff. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? With all we've been through, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what I should do with myself. But I keep coming up empty. Change wears me out.
You chose your own life. At this point, you should be able to do anything you want.
How do I put it? I already died once. Now I'm thinking about a bunch of stuff. But I guess thinking about settling things with Alexei is enough for now. The rest will probably come out in the wash.
Sounds okay to me.
Speaking of settling things, I filled Estelle in on all the stuff that happened. Guess what she did? She said I had to let her do the same thing everyone else did. So she smacked me on the head. Called it even. It kind of hurt, actually. Well, I think I'm gonna catch my shut-eye and...
Suit yourself. Try not to oversleep for once, though.
Doing wandering around?
I'm making sure you guys aren't causing any trouble.
I see. You're wandering around so you can cause some...
No, I said... never mind.
I'm so glad that Estelle's back. And that we didn't have to kill her.
Yeah, I feel the same.
If we hadn't been able to bring her back, would you really have killed her?
Why do you ask?
Because...
I don't know, is what I'd like to say. But if Estelle hadn't heard my voice when she did, I probably would have killed her.
How can you go to such lengths knowing it's going to hurt you?
Estelle's my friend, and I can't let a stranger take care of my friend's problem. Besides, I'm not the one who it hurts the most.
A friend's problem? You're...
Strong, huh? I don't know about that. But what about you? Did you forget your search for the Maristella?
Right now, I'm focusing on beating the bad guys. Besides, I haven't forgotten. If anything, I've got a great memory.
A great memory, huh? What's wrong?
Yuri, I'll never forgive a sacrificing someone for his own desires.
Yeah, I know it.
That's why we can't let Alexei get away.
No, he can't.
Oh, right, Yuri. Guess what? The Maritime Guild, Gulsong, is rushing to fix our ship.
Gulsong? Isn't that Tokunaga's guild?
Yep, we'll be able to use the Fiertia in no time.
All right, then we'll use that to take Alexei down.
Of course! So,
Patty.
Huh?
If you're having difficulty saying it, I'll listen when you're ready to talk. So...
Ready to call it a...
You coming too, Rapide? Tomorrow? Hope everybody can get some...
Going already? It looks like things here won't be settled for a while. I had hopes that we'd have the guild ships at our disposal.
I heard they've been having some issues.
It seems they've been unable to decide on a course of action since the Dawn's passed. It looks like I'll be one step behind you again this time.
No hard feelings, no matter which of us gets to Alexei first, right? Oh yeah. Are you done trying to get Estelle back? I mean, she's still a princess. And what about all that stuff with the Imperial?
The Council has chosen Yoder as their leader. For all intents and purposes, he's got their nomination for the throne.
Okay. So that's why you don't need to chase her around anymore?
That's not it. It's just that I've finally come to terms with the choices she's...
Wow, you sure loosened.
Don't give me a hard time. It's something I've had to struggle with in my own way.
Well, she'd be happy to hear it.
I'll bring the problems of the air and the Blastia to His Highness's... He'll be able to come up with some way of helping, I'm sure. As for Lady Estellise, Yuri, you have my confidence.
I appreciate it. Sorry for being such a pain. Well, I'm gonna get going. See you at Zaude.
As far as anyone is concerned, the capital was retaken because of my efforts. It isn't just with this, though. No one even knows the things you've... No. Are you really okay with...
Morning, Yuri.
Yuri, you're such a...
Looks like I overslept a little.
Is that all you're worried about?
Sounds like we're all...
Here you go.
You pulled it off. Now we just need Judy and Estelle.
Here I am.
Oh, morning, Judy.
Were you able to get in touch with Pharaoh?
Yes, but you won't like what he told me about. He says it's a place that must be left undisturbed. But
I wonder what...
Such an encouraging send-off.
Well, it's not like we can just say, oh, thanks for telling us, and not go. Alexei's at Zaude, and I'm really not in a mood to just let him go.
We can't just turn back now.
you're right. Pharaoh will have to understand.
We already came this far. We can't stop now.
Besides, if we just ignore him, the whole world's gonna be in all kinds of trouble.
That's the spirit. Now we just need Estelle.
Estelle won't be coming. She can't fight anymore.
Wait, you don't mean...
The control was a success, but she needs to avoid air interference in order to keep her power from activating.
Huh? But all Blastia need air to work.
Yes. So I tried the same thing as Raven.
Using her own life energy for power.
Are you serious? I really wouldn't recommend that.
I couldn't find any other way. At least she can use formulas without worrying about air. But it's not just controlling the power of the child of the full moon. Even she could be in serious danger if she had to...
Oh no!
So she won't be coming...
And was she okay?
no.
Estelle!
Hey!
Rita, I'm sorry.
What did I tell you? You'll lose your life just by using your arts. You could go on living with no problem if you just wouldn't use them.
I sat up all night thinking about what you told me. At first I thought, finally, I'll be able to live a normal life.
Yeah, you've suffered.
Thank you, Rita. You all are risking your lives to fight. Knowing that,
Estelle,
there are still things I can do, so I'm asking you.
I want to tell you no, but you decided...
Yes, and she...
Ah, let's take her.
yeah.
We're gonna blow that...
Promise me one thing. You will never, I'll never forgive you.
All right.
Try...
Thank goodness. It looks like I...
Huh? Prince...
My, what...
There you go again with that
You may have already heard, but the supply of ships has been delayed, so the Knights are not yet able to leave for... Under normal circumstances, the Knights should be the ones taking the initiative here. But you, as head of the Empire...
Don't sweat it. It's not like we're doing this for the Knights or for the...
This may be a bit presumptuous, but I would like to ask that...
Huh?
Your Highness.
At this moment, both in name and in substance, I am sure that he will be of great...
But I...
As soon as the Knights are ready, I will send them after you. You should be... Besides, are you not the one who desires most to settle things personally with a...
Your Highness.
I, Eoder Argrios Hirasane, Imperial Knight Flynn...
Yes, sir. You heard His Highness.
Even if I refused.
So our next problem is just how to go...
That's already been handled.
Yes, of course. We still have...
Oh.
I told you, he's...
Yep, we'll be able to use the feat.
So everything's ready.
Yeah.
Advance form!
Cerebral form!
You're dead in the water. Put some spirit into it.
What are you up to?
Well, you know how Patty switches up her fighting style in the middle of battle?
We thought we might be able to do the same thing, so we asked for a lesson.
I don't think that's something that can be taught. You have to be born with a style that unique.
No, Yuri. You start practicing with the others. You can never know until you at least try.
I'm not so sure.
Nonsense. Keep a positive mental attitude.
You could be right. Here goes.
Critical form!
Haha! Victory is mine!
We lost! Yuri, this is all your fault!
Choosing critical like that? I thought you played it cooler than that.
Carolyn Raven, you owe me your gels for a while. Yuri, you get a thank you kiss.
You were betting on me?
So that's Zaude.
It's sort of shaped like a ring.
Anybody with fingers big enough for...
There's no way Alexei could...
I wonder if we'll get in without being seen.
Whoa, look! Over...
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh's one of the strongest in Telekea.
And even he couldn't do anything to it.
It reconstituted itself by manipulating the... What processing...
Is that the power Alexa...
Let's go in from below. Pharaoh's doing all the work. But at least...
Pharaoh.
Man, up close, this thing is bigger than I thought.
Is this really one big Blastia? There's no way!
It's gotta be a Hopeland Blastia designed to threaten everyone in the world!
It must possess unimaginable power.
Hey, look! It's a ship!
Is it the Knights?
No, I can't believe they'd make it here this fast. It's probably the Royal Guard.
That must mean... Yep, the entrance is closely guarded.
They're swarming like sea roaches!
There aren't that many. We could blow them away before they knew what hit them.
Easy. We're not here to get noticed. Let's see if there isn't some other way in.
What's the matter, Patty?
I haven't been in battle much at all lately. Am I of no use to you anymore?
I think you may be taking things too hard.
I'm completely useless to anyone.
That's not true at all. You're our secret weapon, Patty. The ace up our sleeve.
Really? The ace up our sleeve?
Right. That means you have to hold back and wait for just the right moment. And right at that critical moment, you deliver. That's why we don't use you for trivial stuff.
Wow.
So you see, it's nothing to be glum about. Just make sure you're ready when we need you.
Aye, aye! You bet I'll be ready.
You do have your work cut out for you.
There's a breeze.
Leave it to me!
Are we going to enter through?
It might not be what you're used to as a knight.
Rita, don't worry. Please, You clearly are. Oh, shut up! Hurry up and...
You're the only one shouting.
Got it!
Wonderful.
I'd like to know one thing before we begin this battle. Just how strong is this Commandant?
I heard he earned his knighthood when he won a royal tournament during the previous Emperor's reign.
I got to cross swords with him once, and that didn't last more than 3 minutes.
His title is more than mere decoration. His skill puts him well above his fellow knights.
He's the strongest among them, huh?
And don't forget, he's surrounded by his royal guard.
None of this sounds very promising.
Hey, we've got De Nomos, don't we?
Besides, we've been through all kinds of stuff together on this journey.
Yeah, we're tighter than any kind of guard, royal or not.
All right, so say we handle the royal guard. It's still a coin toss in the end.
I guess we'll never be too prepared when it comes to facing Alexei.
Any error will likely cost lives.
Right. We'll have to give it everything we've got.
So Pharaoh's been absorbing air too. Is he trying to restabilize it?
We owe him one for keeping the fight up this long.
No, I don't think that's it. My guess is he's taking in all that air to disable Zaude's power source.
That way he'll be able to mess with Alexei's plans, right?
Right. Right, Judith?
Who? Me? What was the question?
Never mind.
It'll be easy if we can just get inside. We'll stop everything in one shot.
Wish it were that easy, kid. But we'll be up to our ears in traps and royal guards.
Gotta admire his confidence.
Do you really mean that?
Pharaoh, please be okay.
I've been wondering about this for a while now.
What?
How come the Royal Guard is so loyal to Alexei?
That's true. You'd think they'd have come to their senses by now.
Well, did you know that most of the Imperial Knights are taken as apprentices from the nobility?
Yeah, I wish I could...
Well, the Royal Guard protects the Emperor, and they're made up of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Knights.
Hasn't it been several years since we've had an emperor, though?
Exactly. In that time, the Commandant's cleverly made those knights into his own personal army.
It doesn't seem like that'd be enough to turn them into such little lapdogs, though.
Well, the ideals he offered them were attractive in their own ways.
Lead our empire to prosperity, what have you.
They were all so enamored with him, earnestly believing his every... Even now, I imagine they believe in him.
But if you realize what kind of person he is, Flynn, then...
The world would probably be a better place if all those guys figured out the truth on their own.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it!
Run me back to my protection! Complete the distant waters! Feel the run me back to my protection! Run me back to my protection! Feel the best you can do.
That wasn't too bad.
We've seen plenty of Blastia so far. This one's in a different class altogether.
If this was made at the end of the Garayo civilization, it may contain clues to other technology.
Chances are pretty good, if the building we saw on that relief in Murzo is actually Zaude.
So is there a connection between the Cataclysm and the Autophagos?
If it does come from the end of the Garayo civilization, maybe it can turn back the Autophagos.
I wonder if that's why they carved the relief. It all adds up, but I keep going back to Pharaoh's words.
About disturbing Zaude? Thinking about it isn't likely to get us anywhere. We just have to go on.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it!
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
All right!
We can do this!
This? No, this isn't scary.
Looking at Flynn, I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights.
I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries around.
It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven.
I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
Captain Schwan was a man of grace and honor. His skills were renowned, which kept him on constant secret missions. Every knight knew his name, and nearly everyone envied his ability to carry out his duties with poise.
Huh? Is that true?
And while he was scrupulous, he knew how to care for those under him, so he always had their trust.
After seeing 3 of them, I can see he was well liked.
The more I hear about him, the further he seems from that old man.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm not Schwan.
When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around.
But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quietly.
Knock that off, would you?
beautiful.
Yeah, I can't believe we're inside a weapon.
Carol, wait.
Huh?
Get out here. You're too old for hide and seek.
Bravo! Splendid! Such keen intuition.
Jaeger!
What is it this time? Are you gonna show us how to get to Alexei?
Yeah! Oh yeah, I will show you the way. To hell that is!
Just which way's the wind blowing with this guy anyway?
Have you for things were destined to end this way between us?
Is this another trap?
It's just like you said. So let's do what enemies do.
You are correct!
Bring it!
Terribly sorry, but friendship does not last an eternity.
But the guilds working together would bring so much to the people of the world.
Now that is a fantasy.
You're right. Let's finish this.
Hear the symphony of my attack! Wall strike! Well, aren't you something?
Is he just like Raven?
He's just showing off.
Wait, that's... How can all these people just use Blastia like that?
I will send anyone who gazes on this to the deepest abyss.
I don't think so.
Hurry up and yield to me, otherwise you will die here.
You're the one going to hell.
This battle with you will make my heart a legend.
All right. I'll blow you away.
Flickering blaze, burn!
Poor thing.
I can do even better than...
Wunderbar.
You know, I'm not really one for vengeance and all, but...
Be careful. He might still have something.
No.
Your chest. Did Alexa...
I wonder...
Why? What? With nothing.
Ha, good spy.
Wait, where's Alexei?
Why?
Leviathan's claw. What a sad...
Hey.
They were both crying.
What was that? He was... But maybe he also...
Alexei, your transgressions against Lady Estellise and Captain Schwann shall not go unpunished. But I cannot believe your vision was entirely lies. Before we battle, I want to know why this happened.
If you keep making a face like that, you'll scare away all the fish.
Forgive me. Thinking of the upcoming fight against Alexei makes me tense.
I know how you feel. I've got a score to settle with Alexei myself.
We're all alike on that point.
But Alexei isn't around at the moment, so relax and have yourself a skewer or two.
Good idea.
What do you say, Flynn? My skewers can't be beat.
I shall relish eating them.
But you're going bye-bye.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse! Oh, disturbing power now unleashed.
Judgment. We show no mercy to enemies. We just that's the logic.
Jaeger.
You and he were in the same position, but took entirely different paths in life.
Yeah, one of us stayed with the Knights, and the other became a guild chief. Both of us ended up spineless men that did whatever we were told. I was only with the Don because I was ordered to be there.
Is that true?
I was sent in undercover to spy on the Union. The Don caught on, of course, but he let the whole thing slide.
He was like, if you're after my head, then try me anytime.
Okay, that sums it up nicely. There's no hiding from you.
And your pride kept you beholden to the Union as well.
Exactly. I was leading a double life. I'm a mess of a man, I'll say.
Perhaps if Jaeger met up with the Dawn, his course might have changed as well.
Can't wait to fight this one.
Don't just stand there whining.
Let me by divine protection.
Incandescent locust. Annihilate the...
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
Trained by knights. I won't lose. Let thy alluring smile deliver my enemies unto me. Capture me! Overpower the trial sun shine! Photon! The disturbing power now unleashed. Meet my judgment upon the silver light. Spread thy alluring sail. Come to silver light. I will fight until we crush them. This enemy doesn't look so nice.
Get ready for anything.
Holy power, touch me! Oh, caprice of innocent water! Oh, renegade, relinquish your feet! Incandescent locust, annihilate the Elsa before me! Found your weak spot! Oh, disturbing power now released! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me! Oh, silver light! Angel, the sign of victory! This enemy doesn't look so nice. We must be cautious. Incandescent locust, annihilate the Elsa before me! Take that!
There's no way we're gonna lose.
This is awesome! Don't just stand there!
Are there any more foes about?
I can't figure this out. Man, what a pain.
Why would anyone bother to set up such complicated mechanisms on the ocean floor?
It's a common way to keep intruders out.
The Shaikos ruins were the same way. Places only certain people could enter, that kind of stuff.
So only people who know the correct steps can enter?
Exactly. But if we rack our brains a little, we should be able to figure it out.
So why haven't we figured it out yet?
You tell us, Captain. You're the master puzzle solver.
What? Since when?
Since now. So put on your thinking cap and figure this out.
I can't believe this.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight this one. We must be cautious. Oh, power flickering blaze burn! Red them by Lucifer's purity! The sin of this world! Arise and wait away! Flickering blaze burn! Your weak spot! Red them by Lucifer's purity!
Bye-bye.
This looks like fun.
Oh, damn this modest land! Grab me by divine protection! Feel this holy power! Arise, a ray of light! Feel this holy
Stand there!
healing circle! Feel this holy power! Oh, willing angels, grant us your favor!
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Holy power, come to me!
Oh, incandescent locust!
Annihilate the vulgar before me! Moonlight blast! I'm okay! Take that! Holy power, come to me! First aid! Holy power, come to me! First aid! Please! Don't move! We're not done yet! Take that!
That wasn't too bad.
What a pain! They're everywhere! One at a time! One at a time! Let them die on defiled purity! That's no good! I'm okay! We're dealing this modest land! Holy power, come to me! First aid! Arise, a rite of life! Healing surge! Holy power, come to me! I'm okay! Holy power, come to me! Where's my havoc? First aid! We're not done yet!
There's no way we're gonna lose.
The dog's looking a little spooked.
It's okay, Rapide.
Why do you look so happy, Rita?
Who, me?
Rapide being scared makes you happy. Huh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, he's just a little nervous around water, that's all.
Exactly. So being on the seafloor is a bit intense for him, right?
A little tough, huh?
They're wide open! It doesn't seem fair! Incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Holy power! Remy by divine protection! Remy by divine protection!
That wasn't too bad.
Huh? This looks just like...
Oh?
This is the Mara...
That's the Maristella?
What? Serious?
I've been searching for it.
Well, what are you gonna do?
But now's not the time.
Wait, but wasn't Ifrey the...
Now's hardly the time to be excited.
We need to...
With all the henchmen he's got, why would Jaeger come alone?
Well, he did have his 2 lady friends with him.
Though they didn't attack us.
Who knows? Maybe he thought dying would be the easiest way to solve his problems.
What do you mean?
I'm not too sure myself.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
That was a nice little break.
This enemy doesn't look so nice. Ooh, scary, scary. Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Find your weak spot! Okay, defiled purity. That's no good. Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! I found your weak spot.
Yeah!
We'll destroy them in no time. The din of this modest
Okay, let's go.
We should really enjoy these little times together. Was I a little hard on you? But you're going bye-bye. Din of this modest land. Cast and sunlight. Angel ring. Underworld purity. Splash. Starstruck. Flickering Moonlight blast. Din of this modest land. So is that okay?
Guess there's no looking back now.
We're taking Alexei down. It's that simple. We can't let the world become any more chaotic than it already is.
It's up to us to stop him.
Everything we've done is for this moment.
Every one of us is ready for whatever may happen. Let's do this!
There's no way we're gonna lose.
I have mastered.
This looks like fun. There's no way we're gonna lose. I can do.
You said something about finding a treasure earlier. What was it?
It's the Mare Stella. Having it in my hands really hoists my honor among pirates.
Whose honor? Is it really that special? That little thing?
It's not only small. If I have an itch on my head, I can use it to scratch it.
You can?
And if I polish it enough, I can use it as a mirror and find any food stuck on my face.
That too?
And if I whirl it around just so, it becomes a deadly weapon.
And even that? Wait, what am I saying? Why do I always get caught up in your spell, Patty?
Merely one of the powers of this symbol.
Really?
You'll fall for anything, won't you?
Keep your eyes on my sword. Who's next? That was so easy.
going strong. Don't just stand there whining. We did it this modest land. Yes! Yes, so good. We're not done yet. Oh, flickering blaze,
Man, I want some more.
That's far enough. We'll never let you through.
The Royal Guard. Then Alex...
He's gotta be.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. We show no mercy to enemies. We just...
I almost feel sorry for them. Captain, are you all...
Sodia, Witcher!
The ships are anchored at a distance. Those who came after us have divided into small groups.
You're being cautious.
That's smart. If you came in force and got caught, that'd be the end of that.
From here on, this is our...
Perky as ever, aren't you? Sorry, but we're gonna ignore you on that one.
If we did that, everything we've done...
I think we should cooperate.
We've all come to...
She's right. We're all here...
Well, and save the world in the process.
Yeah,
Okay then, let's all play...
Well, everyone's...
It's over, Alexei.
Ah, Princess Est. Which tells me Jaeger was...
He's dead.
I thought surely he'd come through in the end, but oh...
Is toying with the destinies of others how you...
Alexei! What happened to the
Flynn, are you still saying...
Nothing has changed except my method. Absolute power is all that can revive this rotting, stagnant empire.
And just how many lives do you plan to...
No true reformation could occur, so long as I followed the means presented by the Empire. You should understand this.
Whoa. Don't tell me you're actually listening to this drip.
Nonsense! Every word out of his...
Why have you taken such a hurtful... Someone of your stature could have...
At times, dreamers must suffer being branded as criminals. But I'll suffer such burdens gladly. I promise to free this world from the Entelakea, from the air, and from this pitiful empire. This world shall...
I don't give a damn what you're doing this for. You're making a lot of people cry, and that's enough of a reason to...
There's no turning back now.
How tedious. If you'll excuse me, I'm...
He's gonna... No, he is...
Everyone, jump!
Hey, boss. So you really want to go through with this?
must I put up with such questions, even from you? None of you. None.
The ends don't always justify the means, boss. These kids...
I could never. If you truly...
The guilds and the
Using force will surely breed resentment and contempt. You do know that, don't you?
There's no guarantee the world you'd make would be any better than this one.
I didn't place my trust in you so you could force your ideas on the entire world. If realizing your vision requires destruction, then I have no choice but to end you here and now.
All the booty in the...
Nobody's gonna buy what a bastard like you...
I see my explanations are wasted on you. However, all the air in the world is now in my grasp.
Yeah, right. You're still trying to... What? This guy still hasn't completely unlocked Zaude's control.
Is he just buying time?
Ah yes, Rita Mordio.
Are you serious? And you think you can change the world? Don't make me laugh.
How very right you are. Very well. Then this will be one more trial along my path to my... You will be the first sacrifice made for the new world's dawn. Come!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought he didn't have all of Zaude's power yet.
He doesn't, but he may have enough.
He's betting the world on this. He's got to pull out all the stops. Let's go!
This world will be reborn. Do not interfere.
I don't remember agreeing to that.
You're a fool to cross swords with me.
Dan, he may be crazy, but he still fights like a commandant.
You are foolish to rebel against your destiny.
I've chosen my own destiny. To fight you.
Not a single one of you could best me.
You've chosen the wrong path.
We finish this now.
Right through them with blocks of future. I soul shine. Disturbing power now unleashed. Meet my judgment. Evil before me.
I'll blow you away.
Will incandescent locust annihilate the foe before me. Disturbing power now unleashed. Meet my judgment upon the evil before me.
I think that's enough for now.
Now the law will give you your due punishment. You won't just get away with saying you're sorry. Ooh, that's the law. I'm even...
It's over, Alec.
Is this the top of... Is that the core? You continued the
We will witness.
No! You fool!
Feel the sword.
What the?
I've seen
that. The catastrophe?
It's the Artifag.
That is the power of Zaude. This cannot...
The Artifagos. Did you...
No. This catastrophe is...
What do you mean? The Artifagos was never eliminated. It was just sealed off far from...
Yes. And now it has returned and to think, I caused it all.
You mean Zaude had been holding it back this entire time? Look out!
We were never more than worms writhing.
The time has come. Our death draws near. No one can escape its doom.
Shut up already, you bastard.
It seems in the end that I was the greatest fool of all.
Where's Yuri?
I'm sure that he's over there somewhere.
The Artifagos disappeared into the void. Yeah, well, guess they didn't really say they destroyed that thing. They just went off and left this piece of crap remnant behind. Flynn? My room. Didn't think she hated me this much. Oh. Huh? The leaders of the ancients possessed an innate power, and were called the Children of the Full Moon. The Shrine of Zaude received their lives and power. It sealed the...
You have awakened.
Duke.
I couldn't afford to have this sword lost to the sea forever.
Okay. So the Shrine of Zaude was powered by the lives of the Children of the Full Moon?
Humans brought forth the Artifagos and led it. Consider it the few remaining children of the full moon, together with the imperial family, are their descendants.
So that's how the Empire started. And that's why that sword, the key to Zaude, will prove a true emperor.
As long as air is used, no one can oppose the Autophagos, for it is born of air itself.
You wanted to stop the Autophagos, too. That's why you were going around calming all the air crinae, right?
Correct.
Why didn't you ask for help from the Imp? You could have stopped Alexei if you'd done.
I have aligned myself with the Entelekea. I have no intention of coexisting with humanity. What's more, the masses of humanity will never come to any accord.
So, what are you trying to do? The Autophagos was too much.
There is a way.
You say you despise humanity, but what about... Why did you give me De Nomos?
You were the only ones who even attempted to communicate with the Entelekea. That is why.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
I will protect our world.
Hold on! Damn it!
Huh? What's wrong?
Yuri?
Estelle?
Yuri!
Ouch! Hey, hold on a sec.
Yuri! It's really you, right?
Yeah, I'm...
Thank goodness. Repeat just rushed out all of a sudden.
Thanks.
Is that wound from when you fell from Zaudet?
Huh? Oh,
I can't tell you how happy.
sorry to make you worried.
I want to go tell everyone.
What's everybody doing?
Rita went to Zaudet with Judith. She said there was a lot to study, being ancient ruins.
That's Rita.
Patty's helping out with repairs on the Fiertia, too. Carol and Raven went back to Dawngrest. It seems that relations between the Empire and the guilds are worsening again.
Oh, they're still like that?
Supposedly it's because of Zaudet. They went to make sure the guilds didn't do anything rash.
First Heracles, then that. Guild or not, people are gonna be on guard.
It's troubling Yoder as well. And Flynn is being Flynn and going off to all corners of the world.
Everyone's working hard.
They thought they should do what they can.
Yeah.
Because we knew. Even Flynn took ships out to look for you.
I'm so sorry. But thanks to you, I'm all...
You should still rest, Rita, Carol. They can all wait a little longer to see you.
Estelle, Rapide, sorry to worry you.
We were stuck on top of Zaude. We couldn't get down. But Flynn and all the rest of the knights managed to help us.
Huh. Sounds like everyone had a pretty rough time.
But we're all safe now. All of us. I'm so happy.
The air crisis, Duke, the Autophagos. We still got a mountain of problems to deal with. Alexei unleashed something terrible. I'm tired of all this freeing the world nonsense.
Just what is the
Who knows? But guess I get to fight a...
It certainly is.
It doesn't look like I'll have a normal
life.
Yeah, that's enough, right?
Yes, it is.
I thought I heard a familiar voice.
Thanks, everybody.
Don't go taking that young lady around everywhere.
What do you mean? Estelle...
She fixed up every wounded person. We're all in her...
If there's anything else...
Nice to see the lower quarters back.
It'd be perfect if only that thing in the sky...
Don't worry. Leave it...
There you go again.
Hey, if anyone can do it... Yeah, he never...
That's far enough.
Now you... What do you want? Huh? A warrant?
Just Yuri?
I say a knight's duty is to apprehend the...
So I'm the only one with a bounty on my head? Nobody else?
That has nothing to do with the matter at hand.
We have a proposal.
What?
Someone high up is making a fuss about leaving you to do as you please.
You'd feel better putting the reins on me.
Now you've got the idea.
Hey, Swan!
What? Where? Hey, wait!
So long, everyone!
Take care!
Just as I thought. And I wouldn't have it any... Let's go! Arrest that...
This hill's pretty brutal.
Those knights are amazing.
They are?
Yuri!
Whoa, Patty.
Yuri! Thank the Sevens!
Yep, still kicking.
Oh!
Huh?
Hey, Judith!
Estelle, I just came to get... Where's Rita? Rita's in Ospio putting together all of her research. You'll come too, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind me catching a ride.
Then let's go.
Sorry to make you worry, Judy.
My heart was about to burst from worrying so much.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I really...
Wait!
Not again. Goodbye, knights.
Get back here!
Seeing the Autophagos just there in the sky, it's horrible.
Yeah. To think that catastrophe from the legend was hidden up there all along. It's creepy.
It just showed up in the sky out of nowhere. All the people must be so worried.
I'd rather see what we're up against than let it grow out of control somewhere hidden away.
Your spirit is amazing, Judith.
It might be a good thing to have the danger right out in front of us, though. It'll bring together people who'd never get along otherwise.
True. When you can no longer deny the Autophagos exists, all that's left is to face it.
You're right.
Gah. Oh, Rita!
We're more invisible to her than a
It seems like she's blind to everything.
I can't really blame the people here for treating her like such a weirdo.
She looked so happy.
I hope so.
I'm really glad to see you're still breathing, Yuri.
Sorry that I made you look for so long.
Well, it wasn't my first treasure hunt, was it?
Estelle was the first one who found him, though.
Right. So alas, we were delayed.
Are you really treating me like some pretty bauble to be picked up?
You're the treasure I've always been looking for.
Oh, now that's true on multiple levels.
No special meaning. I mean what I said.
Indeed. You are all treasures to me.
And now we're off on another treasure hunt?
Exactly.
We'll have to be quick and be sure nobody gets to our loot before us.
Aye.
We should be... Rita? We can make a key formula.
Hey, Rita.
What? Don't bother! Oh, it's you.
Hi.
Where the hell were you? I looked all over for you. Well, whatever. I don't have time to... I have something very important to talk to Estelle about.
To Estelle?
I may have found a way to control the behavior of... Really? I learned lots of things when I investigate, like how we might be able to apply the techniques used there. However...
That is related to Estelle's power as a child of the full moon.
We need to interact with the air to make it recombine freely according to a formula. This is something only Estelle can do.
If only I hadn't given Dane Nomos back.
Did you meet Duke?
Yeah, he saved me. Well, he said it was so he could recover the sword.
That sword's different from the Child of the Full Moon. I doubt it could be a substitute.
But that control formula you used on Estelle, that was to control the power of the Child of the Full Moon, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if we're going to control the air with this theory, we have to release the control formula on Estelle.
So, if everything goes right, we control the air. But if we screw up, the air will get even worse and the world will fall to the Autophagos. Is that about right?
That's quite a bold plan.
Aye. It's a plan as bold as jellyfish stuck in shallow waters.
Sure. Let's go with that. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Estelle, believe me.
Are you scared?
No, I'm happy. I might still be able to use my... Rita, please let me know if there's any...
So what exactly do we need to do?
Well, I'm not completely finished working everything out. Give me a little more time.
Okay, we'll go see Carol and Raven while you figure things out.
Great! I'll go too. I've got all the materials I need in my head. I'll let you know when I work it all out.
All right, me heart.
Ooh, if he was safe, the least he could have done is let us know. That idiot.
Yeah, if we'd known he was okay, we wouldn't have wasted all this time looking for him.
But we wouldn't have known he was all right if we hadn't looked. Which is why he should have let us know in the first place. I mean, we looked all over.
We'd be too worried about him if we hadn't.
You were really worried, weren't you, Rita? What?
Thank goodness you're safe, Yuri.
Yes, I'm so glad. And just look how happy Rita is.
Are you happy?
A method for controlling the air, huh? I hope it goes okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't, we'll have to keep our end of the bargain with Pharaoh.
So shouldn't we stop it right away?
There's no real hurry. I'm sure they'll do fine.
Yeah, they can handle this.
I have faith in them now.
Damn it! Why did I have to do it?
That was the Dawn's great.
Ah! Yuri! I can't believe it! You should have told me you were alive!
Sorry for worrying, but I'm back.
Well, aren't you tough?
Hey, I said Yuri was my boy first.
I ain't handing him over to you, Patty darling.
If you're both done messing around, we just saw Harry. Did some...
There's been just a teensy bit of trouble. The Union's kind of a ship without a captain, right?
So the people won't come together unless there's some kind of core.
Core! That...
What's it?
I've got it! Apatheia! It'll work if I use Apatheia! So even if the air stability coefficient keeps changing, if I connect one of those...
Hold on, forget the explanation. We wouldn't understand it anyway.
Oh, okay. The Apatheia we gave to the Dawn should still be around.
That was Belius's Apatheia.
Rita's found a way to control...
Really?
Do you know what happened to the Cyano-CL after the Dawn died?
What about Harry? Shouldn't he know, being the Dawn's...
Good timing, too. I was just about to take him back. Go to the Union headquarters. We'll be back there soon.
The atmosphere is kind of strange.
Yeah. The Union is falling apart.
Because nobody wants to step in to take the Dawn's place. And the Dawn's heir ain't quite up to it. Come on, don't hang back.
I was the one who led Grandpa to his death. Someone like me could never become a man like the Dawn was.
Nobody's saying you gotta become a man like the Dawn was. We're just saying you should at least show up to the succession meeting.
Hey, do you have the Dawn's Apatheia?
Wow, that was quite a
That Apatheia belongs to whoever succeeds the Dawn.
What? Well, when will they choose a successor?
I don't know. Don't...
Well then, who should...
That boy's a real piece of... Who's gonna protect the city if the Union...
What? That would be our guild of...
Talking of whose guild? I know that you sent in your Clouds of Dawn members to Zod.
The Union has never been outstripped by the Empire. We cannot sit here and risk falling behind.
I say it was imprudent. It could have been taken as the Union's hostile act against the Empire.
In that case, we would defend our honor on the battlefield.
And who will be leading the battle? If the Dawn got wind of that, he'd burst out laughing.
So why don't you boys in Altos throw your hat in the ring? Maybe then we'd see just how
This is ridiculous. Continue as you but don't bring up a war between the guilds.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Let's just set a bit of driftwood in the Dawn's hard existence being worn down by the waves lends it...
My, how...
Yeah, you just keep talking.
It's all right to be helped by your friends. Protect your friend? That was the last thing that...
Carol.
What?
I I can't do anything by myself because my friends are they're still there. Why isn't that good enough for the Union?
The boy is right. The best thing that the guilds ever had was their ability to help each other. There is always a way to deal with things.
The Don told you that from now on, you have to walk with... You know how to walk on your own feet, don't you?
You make it sound...
Let's go. I'm gonna...
Hey, you, wait! What about the apathy?
If you've got enough spare time to be hanging around those idiots, you'd be better off using it to think of another plan.
Another plan?
You'll be able to come up with something if you just don't sleep for 3 days.
Why is it on me?
Here.
Are you giving this?
No, this is going to be stolen.
What do you mean?
I owe you one.
Get a move on before the others realize...
To what do we owe this generosity?
I don't know. Maybe it just left a bad feeling in my stomach.
Maybe there's some hope for that boy after all.
So, now that we've gotten the Apathea...
Next up, we're going to the Zofair Rift. I'm going to use the unactivated air crane that's there.
The rift! We're going someplace cold again? Mind if old Raven waits here?
You'd rather be cold than have the world be destroyed, wouldn't you? Let's go.
I'm so glad Yuri's okay.
Are you kidding? The Atafagos, the whole world going nuts? There's no way that kid would miss this.
You weren't worried, Raven?
Maybe just a little. But guys like him keep getting up, no matter what happens, so... Nah, I wasn't too worried.
You really believe in Yuri, don't you, Raven?
Aw, you're gonna make this old man blush.
It seems that the Union is still in disarray.
They relied on the Dawn for too much. They're probably scared without the guy who used to decide everything for them.
I think I know how they feel. Constantly worrying whether or not you're about to make some big mistake.
Well, I can't understand being so afraid of messing up that you can't decide anything.
Wow, I agree with you for once.
The Union has to do a lot of thinking for themselves now that they're without the Dawn.
Isn't that how it should be?
Absolutely.
You sure do like walking around outdoors.
Who are you talking to?
Just myself.
Going senile now, huh?
We've just been wandering around outside for quite a while now.
It might be a nice change of pace sometimes to collect materials for synthesis.
And we have Baul, too! We could use him to fly around and collect them a lot faster!
You're saying we should get help from Baul?
Yeah, I think that Baul probably wants to help all of us with what we're doing.
Of course, it's your call whether to collect materials for synthesis or just wander around.
Seriously, who are you talking to?
Why did Yuri fall at Zod anyway?
The core was falling, so I couldn't see very well. Did he slip?
Dear, what a clumsy lad.
He wouldn't be able to do much about Alexei.
It was pretty hot, so maybe he just wanted to take a refreshing dip.
Returning to the embrace of Mother Ocean? That's not like the boy at all.
Still, imagining it makes me want to crack up a bit.
Yeah!
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it!
More honor for this blade.
I can do even better than this.
There are too many. The bigger the bunch, the weaker the monster.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters! That's no good! Her disturbing power now unleashed meets our judgment upon the evil before me! Violent rage! You're done! Incandescent! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Now that's teamwork!
Watch my back.
Wonderful!
There's no way we're gonna lose. care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it.
Holy power,
Man, I want some more.
Fight like I'm gonna die, huh?
Yeah!
I have been trained by knights. I won't lose.
Yeah!
Oh, it's cold, cold, cold.
So, what are you gonna do with the air crane?
I'm going to use the energy to make an air converter.
An air...
My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, but for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How is that energy different?
Elementally separate. I'm going to stop its transition between...
So it won't be air or...
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air. We call it mana.
Mana.
To think that one short utterance could hold...
It actually has a really long, complicated name, but mana's good enough. But it'll still be less stable than...
The Epithea.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula.
Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And...
Yeah?
It's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but I'm game to get in on this.
I'll wait.
The theory is correct. It'll be okay. I'll return this billion gold to you many times over.
Oh, truly now?
Yep. Come on, let... The sign of victory!
I tell you, thinking of a converter for air, you're quite the thinker. That's our genius mage girl Rita. Yep.
Well, I had a hint to go off of.
Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zod, didn't you?
Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air, even though it was a barrier blastia to protect the entire world.
A barrier blastia? Oh yeah, they were
You mean to say it's been there for a millennium? It's as dogged as a philosophizing anemone.
Same goes for the Autoflagos. It's been clinging to that barrier for just as long.
Alexei seemed to believe Zod was a weapon. But he couldn't have been more mistaken.
But the runaway air was the cause for the Autophagos' awakening, wasn't it? Ah, so that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air.
But then, what sort of power was...
The children of the full moon, perhaps?
It was actually energy taken straight from them. Inside that giant core, it continued to power Zod as a virtually perpetual formula. Most likely, the energy was taken in exchange for their lives.
The light of life was extinguished from the children of the...
So that's what Miorso's legend meant.
According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world.
The love the children of the full moon bore for this world is what created...
Power of love.
They sacrificed themselves for the world. The children of the full moon...
That monster's not gonna show up again, right?
If it does, you'll beat it up for us just like the last time.
You're mean.
Okay, I'm ready. Now, I'll release the control formula. Once I do that, the air crene will react to you and produce more air. I want you to recompose the air formula into a stable formula closer to mana. Yeah, the water element is strong here. The theory behind if Estelle can recompose the air, then I should be able to guide the air.
Can we do any?
No. Go take...
We'd freeze to death if we took a nap here.
We're pretty handy, you know. We can cook or fish or anything you want.
I wouldn't say... We can use the conversion formula we found in Zaude.
That was for substituting life for air. You can't do that.
But if this fails, then we'll all be swallowed up by a flood of air. We'll be dead anyway, right?
We're all risking our lives. Let us help.
All right. I'll use your life energy to guide the air into the site. If we do that, I think Estelle will understand the flow of the air without interference from me.
All right, everyone.
Sure. Okay. Ready, Estelle? Here we go. Everyone, come over here. Go ahead. Try and synchronize yourself with my formula. There, that's good. The air is collecting in the site. The formula's working. formula for reshaping the Apatheia. It's...
That voice.
Judith? Yeah, I was once Belius.
What's going on here?
Could the will of Belius trapped in the Apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command.
Okay.
It's gone way beyond working. I never thought it would gain a will of its own.
Nature's mysteries will forever transcend the limited scope of our imagination.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on this one.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Belius the Intellicheia, you have granted life to me.
A being that controls the essence of a material.
And so my name...
The splishy splashy watercolored queen!
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about
Undine. Henceforth, I shall be known as the spirit Undine. Such is the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
It wasn't any cakewalk either.
Receive this now as token.
Undine, we need to get the world's air under control. Please.
Very well. However, my power...
Huh?
I control only the waters. You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3 more.
We'll need help from the other Entelikeia, won't we?
There are very few Entelikeia left.
And Baul.
Not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an Apatheia. And on top of that, I won't allow.
Undine, do you have any ideas?
The shining forest of Arialumin and Reloise. Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared!
No. She is... It seems like the air crenate has quieted down too, even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
Really? So, Undine is controlling Estelle's...
You mean Estelle is really...
Yes.
That's great, Estelle.
Well, things are sure taking a turn.
Yeah, I never would have dreamed any of this would, but we finally see the light at the...
It's a pinprick, but as welcome as the...
Rita, you look... happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.
Focus on the enemy in front.
That was wonderful!
We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair.
So is that okay?
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Is Undine really here?
Yes. I can't really explain it, but she is here. I can sense it.
Perhaps she dwells within Estelle.
Well, she was created through Estelle, so maybe the two are connected. Very interesting.
Hey, save the research for later.
I know. You don't have to...
What was that?
Isn't that where?
It came from the direction of Zaude.
The Adafagos. No.
Uh-oh. Do you think we might have done something to set this?
That is the true catastrophe.
That thing does look like it could eat the whole world.
What are we supposed to do about something like that?
It's a touch too big to fillet with just my kitchen knife.
Hey Rita, Duke said the Autophagos was born from air.
Huh?
So if the spirits convert air into matter, could we do something about the Autophagos if we had enough spirits?
I don't know. But I do think it's worth a
Let's try it, Yuri.
Then it's settled.
Baul! Yes, I see. The servants of the Autophagos are attacking the city, Nordopolica.
I guess we can't ignore something like that. Let's go.
Ooh! I'm gonna hurt that idiot who brought the Autophagos back!
What could have happened at Zaude?
Those nutjobs probably fiddled with the thing too much and broke it.
Thanks to Alexei, Zaude's no longer functioning like it was meant to.
Greed always eats itself. That wouldn't be a problem if there weren't other victims.
This guy just never learns, does he? Things are gonna have to hit bottom before he consider changing his ways.
But they see that thing about to eat the planet, right? Even an idiot would understand the situation.
I sure hope so.
They got us from behind. This is awesome.
That's not working! Odin of this modest land! Star Blast!
Take this! Come here!
My undefiled purity!
Come here!
That's no good! Overpowering for indestructible evil!
Watch out! All right, who's next?
Earthquake!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him.
I deliver my enemies unto me! Okay, let's go.
onto the city!
That black thing. That's what we saw on the sands of Kogor.
That was Pharaoh's vision. This is real.
It looks like it's trying to eat the air of the shield.
Is the Autophagos drawn to...
This thing looks pretty mean.
It may be, but it's what we've caught on our line.
Come on.
That was easy.
I hope the town is all right.
You're right.
Hold your position. We're gonna stop.
Things getting wild around here.
You were... I guess I'm saved.
It seems that this was the only city to be attacked.
This isn't about luck.
Where were you, Rita?
I went to check the barrier blast. Its power had been raised, and I guess the monsters were drawn to it. The power is returned to normal now.
We thought raising the power would protect us, but it turned out to be the opposite. I'll go see the citizens. Feel free to rest here as long as you please.
Thanks for the offer, but we still have business to do. We better get...
You are all welcome at any time. Try stopping by when you have the time.
Thanks.
Ew. I can't believe the Autophagos could spawn such a disgusting monster.
The illusion Pharaoh showed us. He was trying to make us feel the power of the Autophagos.
But it's no illusion this time. Oh man, are hordes of these things just gonna attack everything? Ow! Hey, no fighting!
It's all right, Rapide.
He's just a little nervous, that's all.
And what's wrong with being a little nervous? I'm not gonna run away or anything, I swear!
Roar, roar, roar.